Hey yo, long time. Sorry, I've just been, reading a shit ton of the source field investigations. Wilcox's book, it's so worth it, okay? I mean, it's kind of the book I wanted to write, but I knew was already being written. It's just all, even more evidence for psychic phenomena and some kind of, and really the invisible psychic field that surrounds us and how it affects us and we affect it. I mean, the first chapter is great. It talks about the guy who looked at plants, and plants, when you attach it to a lie detector test, it would react to everything. Like, if he would boil water, like in the sink, all the bacteria in the sink were dying, and the plant itself would scream. And when a lawnmower came in, the plant screamed again, and its electricity just like started flying. But anyway, so on page 129. It's just kind of weird because he mentions the year 1782 because that's when they started to make the seal of the United States. And that's when William Miller was born. But on the same page, it mentions a letter by C.A.L. Totten who explained the meaning of the Great Seal, and the letter was dated February 10th, 1882. This not only is the year that Nietzsche began, the very beginning of Zarathustra, but it's my birthday, so William Miller is an Aquarius tiger rabbit like me as well, so it's just kind of weird that he mentions it. But anyway, I find me in the world, and so the world gives back and finds me in it. Journey of Souls, finds it in me, sorry. Journey of Souls, really good proof of the different stages of heaven, that there's like the highest spirits have an indigo light, and the lower spirits have a kind of whiter light. But anyway, also in the source field investigations, there's the words Ben and Benu, my name, are both derived from the root syllable Ben, which means ascension or to rise in Egyptian. So my name, Benjamin, means to rise, and my Hawaiian middle name I was born with, Kawelo Alihi, means mystical son of the king. So that's tight. But anyway, here's the crazy part. The Benu cry was supposed to, the Benu cry is believed to have started the great cycles of time, and there's a strong possibility that the main unit of time represented is precession. So the Benu bird and precession, like the end of the great cycle of 25, 9, 20 years, just like a phoenix bird, we're going to transform somehow. It's kind of interesting. But yeah. It's also weird that Robert Wagner is one of the only famous actors born February 10th, my birthday, and Nietzsche's, father figure was Wagner himself. So I just think that's weird too. Anyway, I found out that there's all of these UFO mishaps that did go on during some of the moon landings, and Apollo 18 is obviously fake. It's going to be cool, but there still was some stuff that was crazy, and I'll just give you the link there. And yeah, that earthquake at the White House, huh? That's crazy. In Virginia, they haven't had an earthquake since the 1800s. Anyway, one more thing that's in source field investigations, you should really pick it up. This guy named Bernard Pietsch, Pietsch, discovered that the stone's dimensions in the Giza Pyramid's King's Chamber represent measurements of the planets Mercury, Venus, Earth, the Moon, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. So like their respective measurements and planetary orbits as well were like in the dimensions of these specific stones in the King's Chamber. So just kind of weird. And also the distance from one corner of the pyramid up over its top and down to the other corner equals 25,826.4 pyramid inches. That's pretty much precession right there as well. So, the pyramid has planets, planetary orbits, precession, the equinox itself, the golden ratio in the King's Chamber from Fingerprints of the Gods. It's a calendar that has one special point, that's 2012, and it's obviously Orion's belt, and it incorporates pi within the height of it, and also it's a huge psychic generator. The best thing about Wilcox's book is the part about the pyramids so far. I'm not even on page 200, but pyramids themselves, all these Russian scientists did pyramids, and everything was healing. I mean, if you put stuff under a pyramid, the blades get sharper, oil gets cleaner, like bacteria is just diminished, people heal more, and they put granite stones in there for a while, and then they like brought them next to a prison, and the crime in the prison went down. So pyramids are extremely, the shape of it induces like health. So what is the source field, and how is it helping us, and how can we help it help us?